Let me ask you something. When was the last time you rewrote a text message before sending it? Maybe it was this morning, maybe just now, before you started watching this video. You typed it out, read it, deleted it, typed it again, changed one word, deleted it again, typed it again, almost exactly the same as the first version. Then you stared at it for another 30 seconds. Then you finally hit send. I've done this. Everyone I know has done this. Every single person with a phone has rewritten a text message multiple times, only to send almost the exact same words. I have a friend, let's call her Sarah. Sarah once spent 15 minutes rewriting a text that said, "Hey, are we still on for lunch?" 15 minutes. For that, she changed hey to hi, then back to hey. She added an exclamation point, removed it, added it again. She wrote lunch, then coffee, then lunch again. The final version, hey, are we still on for lunch? Exactly what she wrote in the first 10 seconds. When she told me this story, I laughed. Then I realized, I've done the same thing. I've spent 10 minutes on a to-sentence text. I've rewritten a message to someone I care about so many times that I forgot what I originally wanted to say. So I started wondering, why do we do this? Why do we spend so much time rewriting something that barely changes? Why does our brain make us delete and repeat the same words? So I looked it up. And what I found is actually kind of beautiful. First, you need to understand something called prediction error. Your brain is constantly predicting what will happen next. When you write a text, your brain predicts how the other person will respond. If the prediction feels uncertain, if you're not sure how they'll react, your brain gets uncomfortable. It signals, this feels risky, try again. So you rewrite. Not because the words are wrong, because the prediction felt wrong. But here's where it gets interesting. You're not just editing text. You're editing a social interaction. Your brain knows that the other person will form an opinion of you based on your words. It's trying to control their perception. That's called social evaluation, and your brain takes it very seriously. You're not just sending a text, you're sending a version of yourself. Every word, every punctuation mark, every emoji. It's all part of how they'll see you, so your brain wants to get it right. That's why you rewrite. That's why you delete and repeat. That's why you change hey to hi and then back to hey. Your brain is adjusting the signal. Now, here's the part that blew my mind. You often send the exact same words you wrote the first time, but they feel different because your brain has recalibrated. The first draft felt risky. After rewriting, deleting, and retyping, the same words feel safe. The words haven't changed. You have. This is called self-editing. It's a natural part of how your brain processes social information. Let me tell you about a study I found. Researchers looked at how people write messages to different audiences. They found that people spent more time editing messages when the recipient was someone they cared about, a partner, a boss, a friend, when the recipient was a stranger. They spent almost no time editing. So if you rewrite a text multiple times, it's actually a sign of empathy. You're thinking about the other person. You're trying to connect. You're not being weak. You're being human. I remember one time I was texting someone I really liked. I rewrote a message 11 times. 11 times. My finger hovered over the send button for 5 minutes. I finally sent it, and guess what? They responded within seconds. They didn't notice my struggle. They just saw a normal, friendly message. All that anxiety, and it was invisible to them. That's the thing, the person on the other end has no idea how many times you rewrote that message. They don't see the deleted versions. They don't see the half-written sentences. They only see the final version. So all that effort, it's for you. It's your brain doing its job. But here's the catch. Sometimes the rewrite loop becomes a trap. You rewrite so many times that you lose the message entirely. You forget what you wanted to say. You over-edit until the text feels hollow. How do you know the difference? Simple. If you're rewriting to make the message clearer, that's helpful. If you're rewriting to avoid a feeling, that's a trap. What can you do about it? First, accept that some rewriting is normal. It's your brain caring about the connection. Second, set a limit. Give yourself to edits. After that, hit send. Third, remember that the other person doesn't know your internal struggle. They only see the final message, and they're probably not judging it as much as you think. Fourth, trust yourself. The first draft is often the most authentic, and authenticity is the best way to connect. So the next time you catch yourself rewriting a text for the 10th time, smile. You're not crazy. You're just a human being who cares about connection, and that's the beautiful thing. That's the weird thing I learned today. Hey, if you've ever rewritten a text message multiple times, You're not alone, and if you want more weird explanations for everyday brain glitches, hit subscribe. I read the papers so you don't have to. No self-help nonsense. Just curiosity and a little bit of social science. Thanks for typing with me. Now go send that text. It's already perfect. See you next time. Before you go, I want to ask you something. If this story made you feel seen, or if you ever caught yourself writing a text like it was a term paper, then you're my kind of person. And I'd love to have you on this journey with me. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button right now. Tap the bell icon so you never miss a story. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and share it with your friends. Let's discover the weirdness of the human brain together. See you next time. Why, Statru? I read the papers so you don't have to.